Hello my friends, this is Alex. This is going to be a little test video. I've had some ideas the last few weeks, thinking about maybe starting up a little once or twice a week stream where we all could hang out and, look at Pokemon cards, Magic cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, White Schwartz, and, just a place for us to hang out. Not so much a sell channel, but I think I have a little bit of a stock of sealed product that if we all talk about it, want to do it. Maybe we'll do some pack openings. I don't want to go real big with this. I'm not trying to make a channel or anything like the sort. Just a spot for all of us to hang out. So just figured for a quick test stream, show you guys what I was doing earlier today. I recently been buying a bunch of CGC 8.5s and 9s of Magic, the beta version. That's actually the second version Magic ever came out of their, their OG set. Alpha was obviously the first one with the Black Lotus. Beta also has a Black Lotus. It's almost like their second set, and then they had like an unlimited set. But I've been purchasing beta commons and uncommons at CGC with the intent to crack them and try to resubmit them to Beckett for a better grade. I'm hoping, since CGC's new to the game and they may not know how to grade Magic so well, that I can get lucky and maybe pull some 9.5s, potentially 10s, which would triple the value of what I paid for the cards in a CGC slab. So I'm just going to show them out. Actually, there's a Pokemon card that I also bought that I'll show you guys in a second. So here, well, let me show you the gray labels first. We had I cracked this one's Fear. I cracked a Fear 8.5. CGC, I just cracked a Hill Giant 8.5. Remember, these are all beta. It's kind of even says it, beta right there. And then a Death Ward. And this one was actually a 9 that had subgrades. And if you could see here, subgrades were pretty good actually. 10, 9.5, 9, 9. And we're, for getting a Death Ward, that's on a 9 to a 9.5 to 10. I think about $40 I paid for that slab could almost triple to 150 to potentially 200 depending on the final grade. And then the last one is not a Magic card. It's a Charizard, and this one's a special Charizard. It's 1998 Japanese CD promo, and it was a 9, and I kind of played a pretty penny for this one. It's so again, it's the CD promo Charizard Pokemon 1998 Japanese. So let me put these aside here and I'll show you the cards themselves that I cracked out of the case, and you get a chance to see. All right, so here are the cards. I'll show you the Fear first. We'll go in order. All right, so here is the Fear. Now these are real nice beta cards here in great condition. Sometimes you can't see everything that are that's in the slab until they come out, but this one actually came out real nice. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I had never cracked a slab before, so I started with one of the cheaper cards, and this one was a little rough getting out, but I eventually figured out a system to crack them open pretty easy. So yeah, I'm going to be submitting this one here. And then I also have the Hill Giant. These are all commons here. This Hill Giant here, I'm going to be resubmitting this one. Again, another real clean beta card. A little top heavy here, but hopefully everything else is tight enough where it can bring it from the 8.5 that it was to at least a 9, even a 9.5. Just them being in a BGS slab is going to bring more value to it regardless. So again, it's kind of a little risk I'm taking, but even if they get a 9 and the value is not much greater, I sit on them for a while and potentially can make some money in the future if I ever go to sell them. And here's the Death Ward here. See this little thing? That's just This one is the one with the subgrades and was actually a 9. This one cost me a little bit more. I think it cost me about $60 for this one. But this one's real clean. Centering's good. That's just a spot that's inside the sleeve. I'm not going to be taking them out. I just put them back in there, but that's not on the card right there. Centering's real good. The back's real good. Edges, just another spot that's in the sleeve that's not actually on the card, thankfully. Same with that. So I'll probably take them out off stream and get that cleaned out. I don't want the reviewers to see that and think, you know, have preconceived notions of what the card is. So I'm going to be submitting this Death Ward, and then finally this beautiful card. Here's the CD promo. This one's real nice. The only thing is I'm going to show you, well, it'll be hard to see, but this is a nice CD promo. This was a 9. Cost me a good like $300, if I remember correctly, $290 for this card. In the slab, CGC slab, but centering is perfect. No scratches on the foil, real nice foil. Little half swirl up on top right there. Flip it around. The back is a beautiful centered back. The only thing I did discover, and it's probably why it got a 9 in the CGC slab, is right here, there's a faint little scratch, like a real like surface scratch right here. Which probably, you know, there were no subgrades being shown on here. But if I were to think, you know, if I were to guess in my experience, probably there's some 10 subgrades on this, and potentially 9.5, 10, and there's probably an issue here that brought it down to maybe an 8.5, 9. So I'm just hoping again that I'd be happy with a 9 BGS even, you know. But if if enough of them get 10s and then I get a 9 for the scratch, that could bring it up to a 9.5 final grade. And even if it's an 8.5, you're allowed to go 1 half grade up from your lowest grade. So hopefully that surface scratch doesn't get it lower than an 8.5, and I should be in good shape. All right. So those are the 4 I've cracked, but they're not going to be the only ones I'm going to submit. I'm actually going to do 2 submissions. I'm going to do a Pokemon submission, and I'm going to do a Magic submission. And I'll show you guys real quick what I'm going to submit with the other 3. So here, I don't know if anyone knows much about Magic, but here is 2 more beta cards. This one is a Psychic Venom, real clean condition. Potentially 9.5. Centering's good. No marks anywhere. And then we have this Mesa Pegasus. You know, again, real clean. No nicks, no dents. Some of this is just inside the sleeve. I'll have to look at it again. Again, there's more stuff on the sleeve. Real chance for 9.5s on these, you know. And those are gem mint. That's what BGS calls a gem mint, and if they get it, it pretty much triples the value of the card, in some cases quadruples. And then finally, out of all the, as far as expensive wise, this is from the revised set. This is a dual land, which is on the reserve list. Magic cannot reprint this card anymore, and this is a Plateau dual land, super clean. Not a mark. If this gets a 9.5, this card could be worth upwards to $1,000, and I paid about $250 for it. It wasn't in a slab. Real clean, nice white edges. So that's gonna keep my fingers crossed for that one. And actually, you guys, if you're on Fear Maps channel, you know I bought this from him. He pulled this out of the Hall Live. I'm going to also submit this with BGS order since it's a non-Pokemon card. I actually have a Beckett order in now, and it's been about a month, and I still haven't received it back. And I got a feeling that because I included 2 Pokemon cards in that order, and there's such a backlog, it's keeping the Magic cards that I have in that submission from being completed, because they're actually real nice cards. Revised Wheel of Fortune, real clean one. And just like this Plateau dual land, I have 2 I have 2 Savannah dual lands that are being graded right now, and I should get back any minute. And when I do get them back, I'll probably make a video of it so you guys can all see. So for my Pokemon, I got this nice EV Fear art that I'm going to submit when I submit the Charizard. I'm going to submit this one real clean. I think I paid about $80 for this. Real nice. Has a potential for 9, 5, 10. So we have that card. Have a light Dragonite from, I think it's from one of the Neo sets. I'm not sure. But again, super clean card. Potential for 9.5, 10. No scratches, no scuffs. Centering's real good. Then I have this Dragonite. For some reason, I'm having drawn a blank. It might be from, it might be this one. If it's not a promo, it's from a fossil set. Not the fossil, the jungle set. Or, who knows? Maybe I should have done a little more research, or at least came strong. Actually, this is a dark Dragonite, I believe. This is a dark Dragonite. All right. And then finally, I have this Pikachu Charizard promo card that I got, which is real nice. So I'm excited to see this. Another clean card. I think I paid about $60 for it. Like to see it in a slab, and if it grades high grade, the value will be nice. And then finally, before I end this quick video, this little test video, I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. I have 2 nephews. If you guys don't know or not, I got 2 nephews, and I'm gonna see them in a couple weeks. And obviously they're Pokemon fans. So I'm doing something a little special for them. I'm actually made some custom Pokemon cards for the boys. So this is my boy Liam, Spidey Liamon. And I found this nice little thing. I'm in the middle of finishing up. Took a real Pokemon card. Took some glue and pressed them together. I just now got to trim them, get them to the finished product. I actually have a bunch more of these that I'm going to be making for them. So I got this Spidey Liamon card. I put it on nice glossy paper, so it's not on paper. So in some places in person, almost looks a little bit hollow. And then I have one more. I have my nephew Ford, Hulk 40mon here, and again I attached it to the back of a real Pokemon energy card. I gotta just trim them down, sand the edges. But I made a bunch of these. It's gonna be real cool when they get it. So think about maybe making more of these. So there you go, guys. So this is my first test stream, test video. Again, I'm gonna send this to a few of my friends that I know on YouTube. Let's talk about it, because maybe we can do some collab. I know some of you guys do some streaming, and again, I'm not trying to make this big stream channel where get a lot of views, get a lot of subscribers. I kind of just want a spot for us all to hang out at. So check out this video and let me know what you think, and if you think it's a good idea, maybe we can set up a little hangout spot where some days I go, some days other people stream, and maybe even in my stream, viewers of the stream want to sell something, we can work something out where we cast them in and give an opportunity for all of us to be able to sell our cards if we want to, show off our cards, show off our collections. Just, again, another place to hang out, chill place a couple times a week. I'm definitely not going to be able to do it every single day. Don't want to do it every single day. I need to relax, but on the days I don't do it, maybe someone else will do it. And again, we can continue to hang out like we've been. All right, so that's about it. Let me know what you think about this. Catch you guys later.